Hi, I'm very excited for you to see the next big thing from Boyum Solutions. This has been months of development and we're still not done. What you will see is a preview and I have some information at the end when you can get it and when it's done. But without further ado, let's go into the first look demo of the new thing. So here we are inside SAP, and it looks very like the normal Business One, kind of boring. But there's one thing down here, and it's down here says show dashboard, because Boyum IT is now making dashboards, and they look like this. So we have taken over the complete background of Business One client and made dashboards in the way we think dashboards should really work. You can see them here. This is what you get out of the box. You get up here some panes. So you can see there's a sales dashboard, there's a purchase dashboard, there's a financial dashboard, there's a service dashboard, and a production dashboard. My view is our customization of this, but you can see all these different dashboards are just out of the box. There's also an open items list, but I will get into customization in one bit. So why make dashboards when SAP have it? Well, we wanted to do it because there has always been one key thing missing, and that's customizability. So what we can do here is we can go in and create as many of these tiles up here, my view 2, and update, and I will get the new view. So my sales dashboard is like that, but I have an empty canvas here, and I can put in a new widget. And you can see we come with predefined widgets. We have open items list, and we also have SQL reports. So I can take any SQL report we have in our system, and you can see these are customizable and how big they are. But if I take any SQL report from usability package, you can see them in here. They can be shown with the golden arrows, some fields, everything. They're just working. But I can also take the dashboards and say I want to have the opportunity dashboard, not something we have out of the box, but just there, and put them in here. Let's get rid of this one so we can actually have this full screen. I can move them around, or I can just maximize it. You can see it in here. So this is temporarily maximizing, so I can see it as I want. Put it around, and I begin to see data. Same here with the system and the dashboards out of the box. B1 search is also integrated here, so I can search here, and B1 search is there as well. And I can go up here and press the refresh button in order to refresh the data with new. Open items, you can see all the different open items lists, and I can choose whatever of these I want in the system, and it will remember the last one. This is all good and well, but what about the dashboards themselves? And here comes the most important part of this. If we go into dashboards, we have a dashboards editor. So this sales view is actually completely customizable by you. You can see here's the designer. We'll get lots of e-learning on how the designer works. But if I don't care about item groups here, get rid of it. If I want this to be lines instead for this graph and lines instead for this, or perhaps an area, I can customize them. I can go in and say I don't want gross profits in the system, I only want the amount. I can put it back in. I can choose that this should be over here instead as a small graph, so I have more room for example, my top 10 customers. This is completely customizable. You can also customize the data behind it. The data is just normal SQL statements. So very, very easy to do. So easy, in fact, that I will now show you out of the box, make a brand new one. My dashboard. Update it here. And go in and see my dashboard. Make a quick query, something simple. Like this. I now have data. I can go in, I want to have a chart. That chart should have the days as system. I want to have it by quarter, year, and how I sold. This is a demo database, so most in the past. I can go in, choose the names. This is my sales over time. Just get rid of the title here, so it's not in my way. Save it. Go to my view, get rid of this, and add the new widget, which is now my dashboard. Put it onto the screen, and I have a dashboard completely on my own. Very simple. You can do much more advanced SQLs. You can take SQLs from other databases, whatever you want in here. You can do parameters for these if you need, and much more to come. So with that was the first look. And the most important part, as I mentioned here, is customizable. You can do whatever you want. I showed you that I customized this. I simply need to go in and reload it. Wrong screen here. Let me open the dashboard editor. And on there's a reload my dashboard area. So I made the changes to the sales dashboard. So our dashboards are also customizable. You can change them any way you want. Get the new data in. And you can see the new layout as I set it up. Okay, let's go back to the slides. So a few Q&As. So first up, what are the requirements in order for you to get this? You need to run SAP Business One 9.1, patch level 6 or higher, and you need to run MS SQL, because this is currently not available on SAP HANA. We don't want to. SAP HANA already have Fiori cockpits. This is something else. This is for the people who don't have access to HANA. Is it based on the cockpit or Fiori? No, it's something we control 100%, and that's also one of the reasons we can actually make much more widgets as we go along. Is they customizable? Yes, that's the most important part here. What is the price? It is free for everyone running usability package. With that in mind, that you need to pay your 2017 maintenance when it's out in order to actually run it. But until then, you are able to run it if you just have a license for usability package. So when is this available? Well, the beta will start in October with the October release of usability package inside SAP. You will see in the main configuration that you can choose to put on dashboards. They will expire in 2017 unless you actually update to one of the final releases. So if you want to try this, you can do it from October. And with that, that's our what we call next big thing. I hope this is what you wanted, and you're just as excited as me to have the first look at this and make all kinds of crazy cool dashboards for your customers. So with that, thank you so much for listening, and there will be much more information coming in the months to come with this product. So thank you for attending.